everybody. We're still doing observance of quarantine. Everybody being, in the house. So this is our fourth night, and we're pretty much just gonna do like this game that we ordered. We haven't played it yet. Don't really know what's in here. Yeah. So from what we hear, it kind of gives you like a test of your relationship, and you pretty much it asks questions that you really don't think about asking your partner. So that's what we're gonna do for tonight. We're gonna do about maybe 5, 6 cards apiece. So it says sit facing towards each other, within a foot distance. Choose 12 random cards. Take 30 seconds to relax and look at one another, and then you ask your question. All questions have to be asked. However, if you don't want to answer the question, you have to look at your partner for 10 seconds and say pass. What's the worst piece of advice I've ever given you? It'll be okay when it's gone. What's the wisest thing you've learned from me? The wisest thing I've learned from you. The wisest thing I've learned from you is to not allow people to run over me. Like, stop being so soft-hearted in times where I don't need to be soft-hearted. I need to just speak my mind and say how I feel. What's the most unexpected thing about being with me? The most unexpected thing about being with you was your age. I never dated anyone under me, younger than me, so I didn't know what to expect. What's the greatest gift you've given me? Me answer that. The greatest gift I've given you. I think the greatest gift I've given you was not anything materialistic. I think it was more so like when you was, going through times in life where you were hurt, and just being there comforting you and holding you and kissing you and telling you everything's going to be okay, it'll be all right. Yeah, I think that's the greatest gift. It's not anything physical. Why do you think I am in your life? Why do I think what? Why do you think I am in your life? Why do I think you're in my life? I think when I met you, I was broken in a lot of areas. So I think you're in my life to kind of like, I don't want to say guide me, but it's like a sense of security. Like I have a sense of security when I'm with you. I feel safe. Yeah. It's like I feel like you feel like all those missing pieces that's not there. Why do you still love me? You're a grown person, so yeah. So something I love about you.
has played the biggest role in our relationship that isn't one of us? Why?
Who have played the biggest role in our relationship and why?
That isn't one of us.
That isn't one of us. Honestly, for me, I would have to say it's nobody. I've had my share of going to people and asking people, but I just learned that I need to talk to you and go to you versus going to an outside person, because nobody is really there with us all the time in our relationship. So for me, it wouldn't be anybody.
What were you most afraid for me? When were you most afraid for me?
When were I most afraid for you? I was most afraid for you not during, but after your accident. Like, when I seen that car, like, and the fact that you drove home like that scared me. It scared the hell out of me when I seen the car the next morning when I got up. Like, the look of that car is like, I don't know. That's what scared me. That was the most frightening time for me with you. Why was it worth it? It. Give me your definition of it.
I don't know. That's what the question say. Why was it worth it?
Why was it worth it? Okay, so I'll answer it. Why was it worth it? Past experience. Why was it worth it? Why was it worth after, I guess, going through different stuff in your relationship? Why is it worth holding on to your relationship? That's how I'm interpreting it. It's worth it because since the day we've met up until now, I haven't seen anything but growth with us. We have our times where, we disagree and we don't see eye to eye. But just looking back at where we started and where we are now, it's all growth. When, people are in a relationship, some people are stuck where they're at. There's no more growth in them. They're just stuck where they're at. They're comfortable where they're at. But we are continuously growing, whether it's something with careers, whether it's something with jobs, with our home, and, we're doing the baby thing. Like, our relationship is constantly growing. So that, to me, is worth it. What did we have to give up and why? What did we have to give up and why we had to give it up?
You had to give up outside people because it was just extra voices within a relationship that was unnecessary. That's why. What's the difference between my character and my personality?
Oh, wow. Whitney's personality. Whitney is, on camera, like right now, you're shy. You haven't got out of that yet. But to know Whitney's personality is, Whitney is a goofball. She likes to have fun. That's the personality. Her character, I don't know if it's because she was raised by older people, but your character, like, you're very structured. Like, you like things in order and not just like, life and everything else that comes with life. Like, you like order. So with your character, to me, that's just like, I guess, I don't know the word to say. That, to me, that's your character. Your personality is, you're a goofball. You like to have fun. You love to dance. You just bust out in the mood. Like, we can walk through the house and you just start freaking dancing. So that's the difference between your personality and your character. What's something you never want me to forget?
What's something we still haven't figured out and why?
Something we still haven't figured out. We almost got it figured out. But something we haven't figured out about each other is when we disagree, you want to talk about it right now. And I like to just hold back a little while and let the emotions go down. And then we talk about it. So I don't know if that's something we need to figure out because we're totally opposite on that. Like you have your way of handling things, I have my way of handling things. But I think that's mainly what it is. Fear. Figuring out. Yeah, that's what we haven't figured out in our relationship. Okay.
What's our greatest creation thus far?
Our greatest creation this far was going through IVF. Like, oh man, the greatest creation was going through IVF. Like the fact of you having to give me shots from my stomach and then having to stick me in my booty with that big needle, like that was our greatest creation. Like going through IVF together, because most people don't make it. Like going through the emotions and yeah, that I would have to say going through IVF together. What's an experience you want us to share together this year?
The pain in me that you've helped heal.
Oh boy. A pain in you that I've helped you. I think the same pain you've helped me heal, like when it comes to family, like the missing pieces. I feel like I'm there for the missing pieces, not necessarily saying, oh, do this or do that or whatever, just the comfort. So when it comes down to family, what's a habit of mine that you've now adapted to, but wish you hadn't? What? A habit of mine? I love putting my feet on you right now. You don't like feet, babe. Feet. Yeah, she don't like feet. Not because I got ugly feet. She just don't like feet.
What's a decision we've made that changed the course of our relationship?
To keep outside people out of our business, like that. When I noticed when we was going through a lot of stuff in our relationship, it was because we had other people opinions and one to say this and one to say that, and they flip sides. Like that's it. That having outside people not involved in what we have going on inside our home. So me. Oh, when was the last time you